where does that take you inside, George? Okay, so there you are singing and you're writing this, coming from both an African Canadian heritage and an indigenous heritage. So where does that root George? You know what I mean? What roots do you stand in? Because I read in your bio, you're 7 generations in this part of the continent, so to speak. It's a long time. But where does George's roots then come from when you listen to the indigenous part of yourself, to the African Canadian part of yourself, and whatever else is there?
I feel the simplest, most direct answer is I'm home. I'm at home. I'm at home. I'm at peace. Regardless of the fact that many other Canadians seeing my blackness, my complexion, and even my accent, my supposed accent. Not everybody has an accent, so I admit I have an accent too. But often place me as being outside Canada, that I'm not Canadian by birth or not Canadian by heritage, but am a newcomer. Nothing wrong with that. I celebrate newcomers and immigrants as much as anybody else, and very much so. But there's this tendency to want to place me as being un-Canadian, outside Canada, in ways that I do believe are racialist, that racialize me as alien and as other, and so on. And that's a fact that I've had to negotiate with too many of my brethren and sister Canadians my entire life. So coming to produce or put together this record with my cousins, but also being open to lots of other musicians coming in and lending a hand and voice in terms of instrumentation or backing vocals and so on. We've been very open, and we've said our nation is open. Anybody who wants to join can join. But as part of that process, we've also been exploring the Celtic heritage, the Canadian heritage, of course, indigenous heritage, and the heritage we know best, our own Black heritage, and mixing and mingling and putting everything together for this record so that we have a sense, not that I'm trying to speak for everybody in the group, but I at least can say that I have a sense of being really rooted in everything that makes me me. My Nova Scotianness, the African heritage, the indigenous heritage, but also the fact that being Nova Scotian, I'm exposed to lots of Celtic music and influences and literature, Gaelic and Cape Breton, and of course the Acadian of the South Shore, the District of Clare, but also a little bit South Shore, Nova Scotia as well, and Cape Breton too.